I got these colouring books to send up, about 7 minutes, to my grandkids yesterday. Mostly because I'm imagining they speak on WhatsApp to this other family, and my daughter is the sort that fucking gets quite jealous quite quickly about other people getting things and her kids getting nothing. But they are my grandchildren as well. So anyway, I found this. I was going to get a different book. I saw it in the works, like an ABC one for my granddaughter, and I went in yesterday with some cash. They'd all sold out. They had these tarot ones instead, and I'd sent her the tarot for her birthday. And I thought they were quite nice. I've got myself one. I liked them so much because they talk about the cards, and that's another way about learning about them. And it's slightly different, but I'm going to write a note saying you have to read lots of books about the tarot to get the full picture. But I thought it was quite a nice book. It's a nice doing by yourself thing, colouring. I used to love colouring. Free colouring time. So... And her mum will probably like it as well. It's my thinking behind it. She might, you know what, sneakily do a bit by herself. When the kids have gone to bed. That's what I used to do. And then I got this one for my grandson. Any excuse to hold a pen. A tattoo colouring book. I thought that's quite nice. Because, like, do you know what? When they get to a certain age, they don't want shitty little girls colouring in books, do they? Not at that end. But it's got a nice dolly in. But it's a tattoo one. I thought that was quite cool and grown up. Boxes, do you know what? A little bit what? Gay erotica, I suppose. Oh, stop it, they say. Stop it. Look, it's nice though. Just have a flick through. How old's he? I don't know, 4 months or something. Doesn't really matter, does it? I just thought I'd get that. I quite like it. So that's for him. And then for the baby, I got Fierce colouring book for the Fearless. It was in sale, I didn't notice that. Plant seeds of happiness and watch them grow. Expand your heart, expand your mind. I haven't really looked at it. I wanted to get one colouring book each day. And I got, because you could never have enough felt pens, and a nice set of felt pens is always appreciated because they always run out. So I got the 2 older ones, a set of pens each with colour brush pens. So they've got flippy ends, which used to really annoy me, but it's quite a good way of learning to hold a pen, isn't it? What are you talking about? Oh, you know what I'm talking about. It does different things. It's fun to have something that you can, oh, let's just say stimming. I'm stimming, that's all. We're stimming. And then I got crayons for the baby because I used to hate crayons as a child, but also it's teaching you to hold things, isn't it? And just stab around with them. Crayons are good for small people. So I got them. So there we go. That's what I got yesterday. And now I've got to go and post this other parcel. There was a massive queue in the post office yesterday, which I thought was quite interesting. I don't know if it's just because they was on strike over the weekend, but it's good to see a queue in the post office. And I was laughing to myself, thinking, oh, I bet they're all starting to wish they hadn't shut them all down now. If everyone goes back to posting letters because they can't afford the electric, they'll write a letter instead. Plus, it's nice to get a card through the post. And it's nice for the postman to be able to walk around the streets looking in the windows. It's true. I'm talking crazy old boots like me about the weather. A nice day for it. Probably true. I picked this up out of an old frog box. I'm just going to cut it up and make a new one for my granddaughter. There was also a sewing zombie thing that I sent to I've wrapped up for my grandson. Just the book and a needle I put in so he can get into the idea of sewing a bit. They probably do it at school, but it's a handy thing to do. And then she can start cutting up clothes and getting into that idea. I used to do that when I was a kid, just make dolls' clothes for all my dolls, all my Cindy's. Well, that's what we all used to do, actually. bits of old, just cut up her sister's clothes probably. I don't know, anything like that, anything at all, and start making things. Or not, but it's ideas for other people, isn't it? To do around the school rounds when they start making things up, doing things like that, having a dolly dressing competition or something. I don't know. You never know. You never know who you're going to tickle by sending up these crazy things. I used to have peg dolls when I was small. I had them in my cabinet in my room. They'd been come from somewhere, I don't know where they. And I also had corn dolly that one of my aunties had knitted up for someone from somewhere. Was a corn dolly wefter. And I think they used to put little things in them. I don't know. Oh, in the old Wicker Man style. But there we go. So that's what I got yesterday. I was so annoyed because that ABC book I saw was really nice. But now you might get some more. Or maybe not. We'll see. I also found, oh my God, do you remember this? Yesterday I went through a box of, well, because I had to move everything out there when the man came the other day to go in the cupboard. And so I went through a box and I found this, which I've been looking for ages. Let me show you. I started to make this 2 years ago. And it was supposed, I wanted to wear it for something specific. But it never got finished. And I lost it. And I didn't go. But I was making a corset type top. There's even the threads inside it. Out of the bottoms of a pair of old jeans. I'd cut off the jeans. And I started to make, can you see, buttonholes in the back? And I was going to, and I've blanket stitched up the front. And so it was going to be like, can you see? And I was going to put lace in it. And have it like a corset top. But I wanted to embroider on the front as well. Or put an elastic in the back or something. I haven't really decided. I don't suppose it would have fitted properly. I might maybe have to think of a way around that. But it was slightly, it's a stretch. There was a stretch in it.